Right, good afternoon, Billington Town fans. I'm stood here at Wellington AFC, and I've got Craig and Prof. Now, lads.
How we doing? Right.
Yes, not bad at all. Right, so let's touch briefly on last Saturday. 3-1 win, pretty concisive win that. What did you enjoy about the game? What was good? What was bad?
Yeah, I think for me it was just we just wanted to win. That's all. The first game of the season, regardless of performance or anything like that. I think it's just getting points on the board, get a bit of confidence in the lads. Although first half we were decent. Probably could have had a couple of more goals before we actually got one, just before half time. I think Jack Pounder probably knows himself. He probably should have had 2 or 3. I think overall it was an okay performance. We will be better than that, and we are better than that. But like I said, it was just about getting the 3 points opening day.
Absolutely.
Yeah, totally. I think like Craig's saying there, the result was the main thing. Probably a positive and a negative of the same. We got 3 goals, but I think I said it might have been half time. It could have been 5 or 6. It might have been full time. I mentioned it. So I guess that's a positive that we're still getting chances. It's just then up to the lads to start putting them away. If they start drying up the actual chances, then that's time for me and Craig to look at it and go, right, well, what are we missing? Do we need something else from midfield? But I think, like Craig said there, just to get the season off to a start, 3-1 win. Probably disappointed with the manner of which we conceded the 1 goal, if we're being picky. But yeah, apart from that, 3 points on the board, and we go again today and have another go and see what we can come up with.
Aye. So you say it's disappointing, could have had 5 or 6 maybe. Yeah. What was specifically disappointing for you?
I don't think it was disappointing. I think it was more a case of we've set some standards within the group, and we've set some expectations for this season with certain individuals and whatnot on you need to score X amount of goals and so on, or try and score X amount of goals. And I think the good thing is we created the chances, and we're saying there it could have been 5 or 6, and it wasn't. It was 3, and you'll take that. If we score 3 goals every game, we're not going to be far away from winning the game. So no, I wouldn't say disappointing. It was more a little bit probably from the players themselves, a little bit of frustration that we didn't get an earlier goal, and made it probably a little bit more comfortable for ourselves going into the second half. So yeah, like I said, overall pleasing.
I think just touching on that, probably being a bit more ruthless in and around the area. So if we're making them chances, then don't think there'll be another one coming in a couple of minutes, because there'll be games where the last chance might be in sort of, I don't know, the 60th, 70th minute, and you've got to take them chances. It might be a 1-0 rather than a 3-1, 4-5, whatever. So I think that's more what I was sort of touching on.
Right. So we've got Wellington today. We're here now. Nice sunny day. They've lost twice in the last week, Wellington. Does that make them more dangerous? Does it make them easier to beat? What do you think about that?
Let's be honest, we're playing Northern League Second Division, so you never quite know what you're going to get. We don't know if they had people away on holiday. We didn't know if there was injuries, so on and so forth. So again, yeah, no, we'll come here and respect them, but it's about us at the end of the day, and it's about what we do and how we apply ourselves moving forward. Like I say, if we can keep creating chances, we know we've got players in the team that'll score goals, and we know we're fairly solid at the back. Barring obviously last week, like I say, disappointing to concede the goal in the way we did. But yeah, we just got to focus on us at the end of the day, regardless of who we play. It's us. We dictate sort of how the game's going to go for the majority of the time.
Yeah, I think just on that, again, from our point of view, last Saturday is gone, so I'm pretty sure from their point of view the last 2 games have gone. Again, Craig said that they might not have a completely different team, but they might have 2 or 3 that they haven't had. Obviously Saturday is midweek, there's people at work and stuff, so we just, as cliche as it is, we set a team out for this game to win this game, and then they're obviously doing the same thing. So we'll see how it pans out and let you know afterwards.
Excellent. We are missing a couple of lads today. Carl Sutherland's not here today. And what else is in the squad? What's the squad news today?
Yeah, there's a couple of lads. Like you said, you've got holidays, you've got work commitments. It is what it is. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be like that all season. I don't think there's any team that'll go through the season where they have 4 or 5 games of an unchanged side. It very rarely happens these days. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, Carl's not here today. Tom Price is not here today with work and a holiday. We've got Davy Gordon coming back into the squad, who's been on holiday. Yeah, it's just it's a chance for someone else to go, right, well, I'm getting the shirt today and it's mine to lose at the end of the day.
And there's just on that Aussie as well, so Aussie coming back
yes.
into the squad from last week. We've got new signing Kyle Bell as well, so he'll be in the squad.
Yeah, what can you tell us about those new signings? We got Paul Braithwaite and Kyle Bell come in this week.
Paul Brathers has been he's been with Gaz for, well, since he was about 16-year-old, really. I remember his first game at Bishop Auckland when Gaz actually got the sack, which was, we blame Brathers for that. But no, he's solid, reliable, good on the ball, good leader. So he'll be good for the young lads in the squad. Kyle Bell scored a lot of goals on a Sunday. Sunday League, played for Dordon for a number of years. Still only a young lad. You'll get to see he's a big, strong, powerful lad who's got an eye for goals. So hopefully we can get the best out of him and he bags a couple in the coming games.
Excellent stuff. Right, thanks for talking to us, lads, and let's have a good game.
Cheers.
Cheers.